And finally, we come to the main event. Sami Zayn and Jey Uso in the ring. Jey has said he wants Sami to pull up. Is that a thing the kids say? Because they said it about 18 times. He wants me to pull up, well, I'm going to pull up.
That's right.
So that is a thing the kids say.
Yes.
Well, he pulled up. You want me to pull up? I pulled up. And actually, Jey did a great job with this.
He did a phenomenal job. I want to stop
He did a
right
phenomenal job.
He's been good, but on this promo, the words, but just you believe everything he's saying. He's really, really good at convincing you what he's saying, and I thought he was phenomenal here.
Yeah, and the story makes sense. From day one, I was the one I didn't like you. I didn't trust you. I saw through you, but they all started liking you, all but me. And then finally, I let my guard down, and that was what made the most sense. You betrayed me. You made me look stupid. You embarrassed me in front of my family and in front of the people. You made me look stupid. This is a goddamn legitimate reason for somebody to be mad at somebody in the context of what we're doing here. And, I called you my brother, but you were a fake assus. He was great, and he had passion. And then Sami said, no. You choose to take Roman Reigns' abuse every week. I wasn't going to do that. You're not mad at me. You're mad at yourself for taking it. You're mad that you weren't the one that hit Roman Reigns with that chair first, right? And, right as they're up there face to face and Jey turns away, kind of like listening to the people, and then spins around and clocks old Sami. And boom, here they get in a fight. Here comes Jimmy. And they clobber Sami with the ring stairs, and they're beating him up, and then Owens music. And I'm thinking, goddamn, why'd they play the music? But while the Usos look down the entryway, Owens comes in from behind and does if only he looked like something. When they got that shot of him coming in behind them and taking his jacket off like the badass, fucking action movie star is about to, if he just looked like something. Yeah, but he did it. He got it over. They liked it. He fucking comes in and beats up both the fucking Usos and sends them running. And then he and Sami look at each other and he walks across the ring. He gives him the big hug and the fans lost their fucking minds. The babies were in the air. And the only other thing that could make it even more perfect, as the babies are in the air and the French Canadians have settled their hostilities and they're hugging and copulating in the middle of the ring, you see the shot of Cody in the back, watching the monitor, watching the whole scene with a smile on his face.
That was perfect.
Perfect. And that's the way the show ends. So now and we got 2 weeks till WrestleMania, baby.
If you think of the last 3 months, from right before Royal Rumble to here, think of how many monster pops we have heard for things in this series of angles.
Yeah.
The chair shot, the hug, Jey Uso making up with Sami, then turning on him. The reactions to every little thing in this, I don't know what you want to call it, this bloodline story, which encompasses so much, has been the highlight of professional wrestling.
And again, you've got, obviously, Heyman's been heavily involved. Roman Reigns is doing tremendous work. I've never worked with the guy. I've never met the guy, but I bet you he's got a pretty good goddamn head on his shoulders because he's carrying this also. Sami's done a tremendous job. Everybody involved in this has been, and then Cody, to be able to, because Cody didn't write his story when he came in last year about Roman Reigns and the belt involving Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, etc., because that wasn't a thing then. With this bloodline interaction, that happened while he was out, and now he's been able to come back, pick his story up where it left off, his angle, and at the same time incorporate these other guys that weren't even in the goddamn issue when that aspect of it was designed, him and Roman, and it's fitting better than it would have if it had happened If he'd have had the whole goddamn last year and this bloodline thing hadn't happened, it wouldn't be as good as it is now. So he got things fell into place for once. Sometimes a guy gets hurt, it screws up all your plans. Sometimes a guy it gets hurt, it ends up better in the long run.
So I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, it just depends.
So one of the nights of Mania, you're going to get Roman versus Cody as the main event. Should the main event of the other night be Charlotte versus Rhea, or the Usos versus Owens and Zayn?
Well, should and what will is two different things. I think they've already said it's going to be Charlotte and Rhea, but in all honesty, and we've just put Charlotte and Rhea over and said we want to see the match, it should be Sami and Owens and the Usos, but they're not girls, and all the girls have to be equal, or elsewise the men will be upset. Have you noticed now, if the girls are not treated equally, the men are the ones that get upset?
Well, not the men with women. The lonely men get upset.
Oh, listen to all the lonely people who want to see too many girls' matches. Okay.
What do you think that tag team match needs to be? Because obviously everything's been building towards the Usos versus Owens and Zayn. They haven't teamed up. They just made up. It can't just be a straight tag team match, Ken. I mean, what would you do with this now?
You know what? In all honesty, and I know some people are going to go, oh, now, Cornette, now you want to. It's WrestleMania, and it's a personal issue. It's a grudge match, a grudge fight. Don't even put the belts up. As lights out, let Charlotte and Rhea be the main event. And then lights out match, street fight. But don't do it to set up numerous goofy stunts and make the furniture the centerpiece of the thing. Do it so you can have fucking Sami and goddamn Owens come out and hit the ring from behind, jumpstart the heels, do 10 or 12 minutes of the goddamnedest, wildest pull-apart, four-way action all around the ringside area that you possibly can fucking put together, and then put the baby faces over, boom, 1, 2, 3. Because it's not for the belts. They've still got to climb that hurdle, but they could win the fight, send the WrestleMania audience home happy. And because, again, if normally you want the heels to foil the baby faces several times at the start because the baby faces have to work to get even. But in this case, with this reunion happening and them just getting back together, you've got to give the fans some gratification. You've got to give these guys a win in some fashion, but you don't want to blow your whole load and have them beat the heels and win the belts and put an end to the thing. So let them win a fight, but the belts still weren't on the line because it was, and lights out, anything goes, we just demand personal satisfaction. WWE doesn't sanction the fucking belts being on the line. Then you still got somewhere to go. But yeah, I would do a wild, and not a wild 30 minutes at the end of the show, a wild 10 or 12 and fucking score the Fantastics and Midnight at the Clash of Champions in 88.
Yeah.
Wild in, out, boom, gone. Except we didn't put them over there. We had already put them over on television the week before, so we did a little angle and got some heat. But that style of match, just whirlwind, boom, 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 no slow spots. Don't build fucking structures with goddamn furniture. Hit people over the head with some chairs and tables. Fight a little bit. Baby faces win. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much. That was Smackdown, and this is your show.